Okay, now let us talk about the Hampstead Satanic cult, right? I will leave a video to the introduction that I did some years ago, because this is the type of story you just don't sweep under the carpet. We need to use critical thinking, we need to connect the dots, and most definitely ask questions. Now, everything that is coming from their media is credible, and everything else is considered conspiracy theories. So we have our credible source, The Independent, and the article is dated the 19th of March 2015. Children forced to make claims of satanic cult raping kids and eating babies in London. A High Court judge has dismissed allegation of a powerful satanic cult raping children and eating babies in London as baseless. The lurid claims were spread by conspiracy theories and may be viewed on various websites by at least 4 million people worldwide, Mrs. Justice Puffley said today. Anywhere you hear the word conspiracy theories, pay attention. 2 children, sibling age 8 and 9, were filmed detailing the alleged horrors in a series of videos put on YouTube. Age 8 and 9, bear that in mind. The judge said they were forced to provide concocted account of horrific event by their mother and her partner. So the excuse is the mother and her partner put an 8-year-old and a 9-year-old up to give detailed information about this satanic cult. Let's continue. It was falsely claimed that the youngsters were part of a large group of children from North London being abused in a satanic cult led by their own father. Mrs. Justice Puffley told the court that there were allegations of significant pedophile activity by a school head, a teacher, priest, social workers, and police sexually abusing the children and making them abuse each other. It was alleged that the main action occurred at a school, she added, and at least 7 other schools were named, as well as a swimming pool. Okay? The video claims that rituals were performed at McDonald's restaurant, where the boss allowed child sacrifice because he was a member of the cult, said the judge. Bear in mind, all of this is coming from children, right? And they say the mother and her partner put these children up to give these detailed description of the satanic cult, right? It was said that babies were beheaded for blood sacrifices or prepared and cooked in ovens in a secret kitchen before being eaten by the cult members. Children were filmed saying they were made to dance with the dead baby's skull, and that more than 100 people were doing sex to them. I am able to state with complete conviction that none of the allegations are true, said Mrs. Justice Puffley in her ruling. The claims are baseless. She said the countless people spreading them on the internet were evil and or foolish to perpetrate the poisonous lies. The children's photographs and videos had been republished thousands of times with flagrant disregard for their welfare. The judge added, Mrs. Justice Puffley analyzed the case at a hearing lasting nearly 2 weeks, heard evidence from 16 witnesses, and read thousands of pages of written material. The forensic inquiry has been full and thorough, she added. There was no satanic or other cult at which babies were murdered and children were sexually abused. The children's false story came about as a result of relentless emotional and psychological pressure, as well as significant physical abuse. The allegations had been drawn to the attention of the police in September, and care proceedings have started in the London Borough of Barnet in relation to the boy and girl whose parents were separated. Now, all of these allegations were made up by an 8-year-old and a 9-year-old. And that is what they are telling you. Now, in another twist to this case, we have a pensioner, 74, who claimed parents were abusing their children as part of a satanic cult which drank babies' blood and cooked youngsters in a secret room in McDonald's, is jailed for 9 years. Now we have an individual coming forward, right? And this article is from the Daily Mail, and it's January the 10th, 2019. A pensioner described as one of Britain's worst online trolls has been jailed for 9 years after ruining lives of parents she accused of satanic child abuse. Sabine McNeil, 74, led a campaign to uncover claims of devil worship and child abuse at a primary school in Hampstead, northeast London. McNeil harassed 4 mothers who cannot be named by claiming they were members of a cult who cooked babies and ate them. She made a series of baseless allegations against the innocent parents, which sparked a police inquiry Southwark Crown Court heard. She published details of the cult online, saying they would drink the bloods of babies and then dance around wearing skulls on parts of their bodies. They would put them to sleep by injecting them, slit their throat, cook the babies, and eat them. McNeil even claimed babies were cooked in a secret room in a McDonald's restaurant on Finchley Road. Meanwhile, the pair whose lies and abuse led to 2 children making the false claim, which inspired McNeil's campaign of 8, remain at large. Ella Draper, 45, is believed to be in Spain, having evaded arrest in February 2015 when she escaped from police via the back window of her Hampstead home. Her partner, Abraham Christie, who along with Draper forced 8 and 9-year-old to peddle fabricated tales of child murder and blood drinking to police, also remain on the run. McNeil was convicted by a jury of 4 counts of harassment and 6 counts of breaching a restraining order. No, this is not the type of case where you can just sweep under the carpet. Something is definitely wrong. So we have an adult here, 74-year-old, coming with the same story, and she has been arrested, right? Now, I would love to have a conversation with this woman, right? Because I need to visit this story in greater detail. I need to see the schools. I need to see the area in London. Something is not adding up. And the explanation that an 8-year-old and a 9-year-old was spoon-fed this information and it is all lies, I am not buying it. I cannot prove anything. I intend to investigate it because something is just not right. I need more evidence, I need to look into this case closely, right? This is not the type of thing that you just turn a blind eye to. Right? And we're not looking to destroy people's lives. We just need to set the record straight over here. So definitely there will be a part 3, right? No, we need to seek the face of the Most High and understand we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but wickedness in high places, right? Let us pray and say, glory be to the Most High.